let's do it. Okay, so we are going to start on our mat. We're going to do the first 3 exercises today in a kneeling position. So I really like the kneeling position just because we can use our glutes quite a bit to help minimize movement at the pelvis, and we could use our abs to minimize movement at kind of the spine. So we're going to start off with neck cars. What cars is controlled articular rotation, which is just a big fancy term for we're going to take our neck through a big circle. All right. So I want you to flex your glutes, maybe 20% or so, just so your hips are still. I like to place my hands right at the bottom of my rib cage, so I make sure that's not moving. Shoulders down away from the ears. And you're just going to start by taking right ear to right shoulder, bringing chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder, and then looking up towards the ceiling. And repeat. Let's go 2 more times around. Right ear, right shoulder, chin to chest, left ear, left shoulder, and look up towards the ceiling. 1 more time, this direction. Right ear, right shoulder, chin to chest, left ear, left shoulder, and eyes to the sky. And now let's go ahead and reverse it. So let's take left ear, left shoulder, chin to chest, right ear, right shoulder, chin to the sky. 2 more times. Bend to the left, chin to chest, bend to the right, look up. 1 more. Bend to the left, chin to chest, bend to the right, and look up. Okay, go ahead and relax, shake that out a little bit. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do that with our shoulders, shoulder blades. So I like to place my fingertips on my thighs here, and I imagine kind of drawing circles with my shoulder blades. So we're going to let our shoulders come up high towards our ears first, so shrug them straight up, pinch them down and back, slide them down your back, and then let them slump forward. And we'll repeat that 2 more times. Shrug up, pinch up and back, slide them down, let them slump forward. 1 more. Shrug up, open, down, and forward. Now we'll reverse. So let's open it up, down low, shrug up high, shrug forward, keeping them high, let them relax. Open up, shrug high, slump forward, let them relax. 1 more. Open it up, shrug high, let them come forward, and relax. All right. Feel free to shake that out. Okay, from here, I want you to take your hands behind your head. So elbows out wide to the sides. Flex your core, flex your glutes. We're going to get into some side bending and some rotation here. So take a deep breath in. And I want you to exhale, twist as far as you can to your left. So now I'm looking left with my hips still facing straight ahead. From here, I'm going to take a deep breath in. And I'm going to side bend as I'm rotated. So now I'm taking my left elbow towards the floor. Exhale. Straighten back up. So I raise my left elbow so I'm leveled out. Deep breath in. Twist a little bit farther to the left. Exhale to dip that elbow. Left elbow towards the ground. Inhale back up. Big deep breath in. Exhale to twist a little bit farther. Drop that elbow down. We're going to hold here. Take 2 deep breaths. And on your next exhale, go ahead and come back to center. So elbows are still wide. Now we're facing forward. Flex the glutes. We'll do the same thing to the right now. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist right as far as you can. Deep breath in. Exhale, dip that right elbow down. Inhale back up. We stay rotated right. Twist a little bit farther. Big deep breath in. Exhale to dip. Inhale back up. Find that twist. Exhale to dip that right elbow. And we'll hold. Take 2 deep breaths. And after that second exhale, release. Feel free to shake it out. We're going to do that one more round through. So after you've gotten your shake out, feel free to take the hands back behind the head. And this time, just see if you can rotate and side bend just a little bit farther than that first round. All right, deep breath in. Twist over to your left. Deep breath in again. Exhale, drop that left elbow down. Big side bend here. Inhale brings us back up. Find a little bit deeper twist. Exhale, drop that elbow. Inhale brings us back up. Find a little bit deeper twist. Exhale, drop that elbow. And breathe into it here. Let's take 3 deep breaths this time. Full breath in. One more full breath in. And on your exhale, release facing forward. One more time, going to our right. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist as far as you can to your right. Another deep breath in. Exhale, drop that right elbow towards the floor. Left elbow comes high. Inhale, come back up. Find a little deeper twist. Exhale, drop the right elbow. Left one comes high. Inhale, back up. Find a deeper twist. Last one here. Exhale, side bend. And breathe. Take 3 deep breaths here. On that third exhale, go ahead and release. Feel free to shake it out. Now go ahead and have a seat on your butt. From here, you're seated on your glutes, feet are flat on the ground. I want you to take your hands behind you, all 10 fingers pointing away from you. Here we're going to start to open up the chest and shoulders a little bit. So first I just want you to bring your shoulders away from your ears. So think about posturing up, shoulders pulled down and back, away from the ears. Keep that. Then I want you just to slide your hips forward slowly until you feel a big stretch through your biceps and your chest. Take a few deep breaths here. Focus on widening out the collarbones here, widening out the chest. Not very often in day-to-day life do we get our arms behind our body anymore. So sometimes we can lose that range of motion if we don't use it. So it's important to use it in your mobility practices. Feel free to kind of wiggle the rib cage side to side, kind of finding that position of stretch that's best for you. Feel free to move around just a little bit. Let's take 2 more big deep breaths here. In your stretch position. 1 more big deep breath. Exhale to relax. All right. Release the hands, shake them out a little bit. Now we're going to get into a little bit more of an active stretch. So this one's going to be called a crab reach, all right? So, same sort of base position. Your feet are flat on the ground. I want your feet a little bit wider than your hips. So maybe a couple inches outside of your hips on either side. You're going to plant your right hand. Left hand is going to come in front of your body, so right in front of my face. From here, I take a deep breath in. I'm going to push through my feet to bridge my hips up high. I'm looking at the ceiling, and the top hand just comes up and over and reaches for the bottom hand. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Big deep breath in. Exhale. And lower the hips down. Have a seat on the ground. Do the same thing to the opposite side. So my left hand is down. Right hand in front of my face. Shoulders away from the ears. Push through the hips. Bridge the hips high. I'm looking at the ceiling right now. And then I take my hand up over the top of my head, reaching for that bottom arm. Then I look towards that bottom arm. 2 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Have a seat. Let's do once more, either side. Right hand's down, left hand in front of the body. Deep breath in. Push through the hips, or push through the heels. Bridge the hips. Squeeze the glutes. Take that hand over the top. You're reaching for that bottom arm, looking for that bottom arm. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Slowly lower. Once more to that left side, then we'll get into the hips. Okay, plant that left hand. Bridge the hips high, pushing through those heels. Flex the glutes. Hand comes over the top. Reach for that left hand. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Big deep breath in. Exhale. And lower. All right. I'm going to pivot so I can face you guys. You guys can stay in that same sort of base position. So I want both hands behind the back again. This time we're just using them as support. So feet again are outside of hip width. Feet are flat on the ground. Knees are bent. We're just going to start gently warming up the hips by just doing some windshield wipers. So take both knees off to the left. Open them up and off to the right. Open them up, off to the left. Open them up, off to the right. There's 2. Let's get 10 together. To the left for 3. To the right for 3. Left for 4. Right for 4. Left 5. Right 5. Left 6. Right 6. Left 7. Right 7. Left for 8. Right for 8. Left for 9. Right for 9. Left for 10. And right for 10. So go ahead and rotate the knees over towards the right. Then I want you to go ahead and lift the hands and face your right leg. So now we're in what's called a 90-90 position, all right? So we're going to do a number of different stretches out of this 90-90 position. The first couple going to be focused on this front leg. So the right leg, the one that's in front of you. So make sure your right hip is on the ground here, right knee on the ground, right ankle on the ground. From here, try and posture up. Sit up really, really tall. And I want you to hinge forward as far as you can over that right hip till you feel a stretch there. Now, typically when stretching, we're very passive. We're relaxed in it. This one, I want you to be active. So we're going to go through rounds of pushing our leg down. So I'm driving my right knee down into the floor. Then I'm going to say to lift up. And you're going to try and pick your leg up off the floor. You won't be able to, but that's okay. We're just activating the muscles. Then we'll relax. We'll get deeper into the stretch. We'll do 3 rounds. All right, here we go. So take a big deep breath in. And push your right leg down into the floor. So I'm driving hard for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to try and lift the leg up. Again, it won't pick up. That's okay. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the leg. Try and bow over it just a little bit more, getting a little bit deeper into the stretch. You can walk the hands forward for support if needed. Let's do that 2 more times. Big deep breath in. Drive the leg down, pushing right leg into the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, try and pick it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the leg completely. You should be able to get just a little bit deeper into that stretch. One more time, big deep breath in. Push into the floor, driving down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and try and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, fold over it one more time, relaxing the leg completely. Take 2 deep breaths. All right, keep your legs in that same position. I want you to take your left hand and just take it back behind you. So now we're shifting focus. We're focusing on our left leg, so our back leg in this setup. So I want you to try and rotate both shoulders towards your left knee. So I'm looking at my left knee here. And from here, the farther back I sit, so if I lean back more, the stretch will be easier. If I sit up tall more, the stretch will be harder. So you should feel a stretch right around the glute or inner thigh maybe of your left leg. Just take a few more deep breaths here. One more big deep breath. All right, go ahead and rotate, bringing my left arm back over my right leg. So now I'm facing my right leg, but we're still going to be focusing on our left leg, so the leg that's behind us. So now we're going to go through some lift off, some contract, relax with our back leg. So what's going to happen here, I'm going to fold over just slightly over my right leg. Then I'm going to try and pick up my left foot off the ground. You can notice I'm doing it right now. My left foot only lifts maybe an inch or 2 off the ground. If you've never done this before, it might not lift at all. And it might cause a small cramp in your hip. If it does that, straighten out the leg, take a deep breath, let that cramp subside before jumping back in. All right? So let's go ahead and set up. Big deep breath. And try and pick up your left foot off the ground for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Do 2 more times. Try and lift up the left foot as high as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. One more time. Deep breath in. And lift up. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax the left foot down. Take both hands behind the back. Now I want you to keep your right knee glued to the floor as we slowly just windshield wiper the left leg. You're trying to pull both knees in opposite directions here. Let's just go for 8 reps, nice and slow. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. And let's hold it open for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and shake out the legs. Now we're going to do that same few exercises on our left side. So go ahead and switch to where you have your left leg out in front of you. 90-degree angle there at the knee. And then same thing with your right leg. Right leg should be out to the side, foot behind you, 90-degree angle at that knee. So make sure you're on your left glute, left ankle, left knee are all touching the ground or close to it. Find posture, start to lean over that left leg. And we're going to start with that contract, relax. So push down, pull up. All right, find that stretch. We're going to push down now, starting for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. As you relax, see if you could fold a little bit farther over that leg. And round 2. Start to push down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, fold. Last time here. Drive that left leg down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax that left leg completely. Fold as far as you can. Take 2 deep breaths. Okay, walk those hands back underneath you. Take the right hand behind your back, keeping right knee on the ground. Now rotate your shoulders towards that right knee. So now we're getting that passive relaxed stretch for our back leg. So this is working on internal rotation. Internal rotation is very important for the hip. It's one of the ranges of motion that gets lost the soonest, and it can impact your squat form quite a bit. Take a couple deep breaths here. All right, rotate back over your left thigh. And now we're going to start with those lift-offs for the right foot this time. So find posture, sitting up super tall. I'm hinged over just slightly over that left leg. And I'm going to try and lift my right heel, hold for 5 seconds, lower with control. We'll do that 3 times. First one, here we go. Lift up that right foot, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. You might notice one side's a little tighter than the other. This side is for me, that's okay. Go ahead and lift it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. One more time, try and lift up that foot as high as possible. Might not go anywhere, that's okay. We got 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, take both hands back behind the body. Chest is open wide. And from here, glue that left knee to the floor. It can't move. And you're just going to slowly try and pull that right knee open. Going to go for 8 reps here. There's 2, 3, 4, good. 5, 6, 7, one more. We're going to hold this one. Open it up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, go ahead and roll forward. Last stretch we're going to do is we're going to get into a squat, but the squat is going to be focused on kind of our ankles and our feet. So I want you to sit as low as you can in your squat, feet straight-ish. Then from here, you could use your hands on the floor. That's perfectly fine. But I want you to lift up one heel. As I drive my right knee forward, my right heel is going to lift up. So I'm bending my toes quite a bit here. Loading up the toes, getting a little bit of a stretch from them. Shift the weight back, find my low squat. Same thing, left side. Sending my left knee forward. Big stretch for the bottom of the feet, for the ankle. Come back to center. Same thing, right side. Send that right knee forward, over the toes. Heel will lift. Big deep breath. Exhale. Pull it back to center. Same thing, left side. Driving left knee forward. Lifting the heel. Stretching out bottom of the feet. Bringing it back. One more each side. Drive that right knee forward. heel lifts. Big stretch for the bottom of the feet, stretching out that big toe. This will help anybody with plantar fasciitis. This is a real common stretch for you. Open up the bottom of the feet, getting into that big toe mobility. You should be on your left side. I forgot to call that switch. But opening up the big toe, very important for plantar fasciitis. And pull it back to your squat. Stand it up. There we go. That's the round right there.